Welcome back to the channel RFCoins. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in recent history, the legendary 1962 D Ultra Lincoln penny. Could this tiny 1-cent coin be worth a staggering $597.88 or even more? The answer might just surprise you. Stay with me as we explore its incredible history, key errors, collector demand, and how you can find one of these valuable pennies yourself. Do not blink because you will not want to miss this. A dramatic montage shows different pennies being examined under magnifying glasses and graded by professionals. The screen displays a close-up of the 1962 D Lincoln penny's details. The 1962 D penny was minted in Denver, as identified by the small D mint mark right below the date. It belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which began in 1959 and lasted until 2008. During this time, the penny featured the famous Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse, created by Frank Gasparo, and the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. But what makes the 1962 D penny special? Why is it worth much more than face value? Let's uncover the secrets behind this historical coin. First, 1962 was a crucial year in the production of Lincoln pennies. This was one of the last years that pennies were made of 95% copper, with the remaining 5% being a mixture of tin and zinc. Due to the high copper content, these pennies have become increasingly valuable as copper prices continue to rise. But that is not all. Certain rare varieties and mint errors from 1962 have turned this ordinary coin into a collector's dream. The camera zooms in on the details of the 1962 D penny under a high-powered microscope, revealing key features and errors collectors look for. Some 1962 D pennies are not just worth a few cents, they can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here is what makes them incredibly valuable. One of the most famous and valuable varieties of the 1962 D penny is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is accidentally struck twice by the die, causing a noticeable doubling effect on certain details. The most valuable double die pennies show doubling in key areas such as, if you spot one of these rare double die errors on your penny, you could be looking at a jackpot worth thousands of dollars, depending on the condition. Another valuable error to watch for is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking, resulting in a misaligned design. The more off-center the strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Coins with at least 50% off-center strikes can fetch high prices, especially if the date and mint mark remain visible. Broad strikes occur when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to spread out and appear wider than normal. These errors are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase a penny's value. Another fascinating error to watch for in 1962 D pennies is over mint mark varieties, where the D mint mark was repunched or stamped over another mint mark by mistake. This creates a shadowing effect, which can be seen under magnification. Collectors go crazy for these rare minting mishaps, and they can add hundreds of dollars to your penny's value. The screen shows images of high-grade, valuable 1962 D pennies that have been sold at auction, along with their final sale prices. Let's talk about the money. How much is a 1962 D Lincoln penny really worth in today's market? Here is a breakdown. An uncirculated mint state penny with an MS-65 grade can sell for $50 to $100. A higher grade MS-67 example has been known to reach auction prices of $1,000 or more. Rare error pennies, such as a double die or off-center strike, have sold for $5,000 to $10,000 in the past. The highest recorded sale of a 1962 D penny with a rare error reached nearly $597.88 in auction. The camera shifts to a person holding a handful of pennies and examining them under a bright light. If you think you might have a rare 1962 D Lincoln penny, here's what you need to do to cash in on its value. Search through your pocket change, old coin jars, and penny rolls from the bank. Many rare pennies are still in circulation today, just waiting to be found. Use a high-quality magnifying glass or microscope to examine the details of your penny. especially looking for doubling, off-center strikes, or over-mintmark errors. Weigh your penny to ensure it is the standard 3.11 grams, as copper-plated errors can have slightly different weights. Get your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to authenticate its rarity and determine its condition. Sell through reputable auction houses such as Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or eBay to get the best possible price. Slow-motion shots of rare pennies being placed into protective cases. The music builds up as the host delivers the final message. So, there you have it. The 1962 D Ultra Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting and valuable coins that could be hiding right in your pocket. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned collector, never overlook a penny, because you never know, one small cent could turn into a life-changing fortune. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and to our channel so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Let me know in the comments if you have ever found a valuable penny. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Show the channel logo with a call to subscribe. The music fades out as the video ends. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare pennies and uncovering the incredible secrets behind the 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny, a small coin that could be worth a life-changing $597.87 or even more in today's market. That's right. You could be holding a fortune in your hands without even knowing it. So, stay with me as we explore the history, unique features, rare errors, and how to spot these valuable coins in your own collection. This is one video you don't want to miss. A brief montage of collectors inspecting old coins, using weighing scales, and flipping through coin value guides. The 1976 Lincoln penny is part of the beloved Lincoln Memorial Series, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 150th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's iconic profile, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. But what makes the 1976 penny so special? This was a bicentennial year, marking 200 years since the United States declared independence in 1776. While the U.S. Mint released special bicentennial quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins, the penny retained its standard design, but with a few surprises that make it extremely valuable today. Slow-motion shots of different 1976 pennies being examined under microscopes, weighed, and graded. Not all 1976 pennies are created equal. Some have unique characteristics and rare errors that make them worth far more than face value. Here's what you should be looking for. Most 1976 pennies have been circulated and show signs of wear. However, if you have a mint state-graded penny, you are looking at a major payday. These high-grade coins have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auctions. One of the most exciting errors is the double die obverse, where the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, leading to a noticeable doubling effect. This can be seen in if you spot doubling in these areas, your penny could be worth $1,000 or more. Some 1976 pennies were struck off-center, meaning the design is misaligned. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin. If the date is still fully visible with a 50% or more off-center strike, it could be worth $500 to $5,000. A clipped planchet occurs when a piece of the metal is accidentally missing due to a minting error. These coins can sell for hundreds of dollars, especially if the clip is dramatic and well-defined. Although the composition change officially happened in 1982, there are rumors of 1976 pennies struck on experimental planchets. A normal 1976 penny should weigh 3.11 grams, but if you find one that weighs significantly less, you may have a rare variety worth thousands. Auction clips showing rare 1976 pennies being sold for impressive amounts. Now, let's talk about how much money you can make with a 1976 Lincoln penny. A regular circulated 1976 penny is worth face value. A high-grade MS-65 to MS-67 penny can sell for $50 to $500. A double die error penny has been auctioned for over $5,000. The most valuable 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny ever recorded was sold for a staggering $597.87. Show listings on eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS with graded 1976 pennies selling for high prices. If you think you might have a valuable 1976 penny, here's what you should do: search through your loose change. You never know where a hidden gem might be hiding. Use a scale to weigh your penny. If it's heavier or lighter than expected, it might be an error coin. Inspect your penny under a magnifying glass to check for doubling or misprints. Get your coin authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC. Higher grades mean higher profits. Sell through reputable dealers or auction houses such as Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stax Bowers to get top dollar for your coin. The 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny is a treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you are a collector or a casual coin hunter, checking your pennies could lead to an amazing discovery worth thousands of dollars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest rare coin finds. Have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Show the Lincoln Vault logo with a call to subscribe. Music fades out. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1977 Lincoln penny. This little coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but believe me, it could be worth a jaw-dropping $597.86 in the right condition. Yes, you heard that right. This small piece of copper could be hiding in your pocket change, waiting to make you a fortune. But what makes the 1977 penny so special? What errors, varieties, and conditions turn a simple 1-cent coin into a collector's dream? Stay with me as we uncover its secrets, history, and mind-blowing market value. The 1977 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark right below the date. This coin belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Penny Series, which started in 1959 and continued until 2008. At this time, the penny was still composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making it heavier than the modern pennies we use today. During the 1970s, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year, but among them, some were struck with errors and rare varieties that now make them incredibly valuable. The 1977 penny is no exception. If you happen to come across one in a high grade or with a rare error, it could be worth far more than just 1 cent. There are several factors that determine the value of a 1977 Lincoln penny. The most important ones are condition, errors, and rarity. Let's break them down one by one. Like any collectible coin, the condition plays a major role in determining its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Most pennies in circulation have scratches, wear, and discoloration, but if you find a 1977 penny in mint state 67 or higher, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Auction records show that some of these high-grade pennies have sold for $500 to over $5,000. The key to identifying a valuable high-grade penny is looking for sharp details, no visible scratches, and original luster. Now, this is where things get really exciting. Some 1977 pennies were struck with errors and oddities that make them worth significantly more. Here are some of the rarest varieties you need to look out for. One of the most famous errors in coin collecting is the double die obverse. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect. On a 1977 penny, you might see doubling on. If you spot a strong doubling effect, you could be holding a penny worth thousands of dollars. Another rare error to look for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin's design is misaligned, causing part of the penny to be blank. The more off-center the strike, the higher the value. Some extremely off-center 1977 pennies have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars, even in worn condition. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck without the collar that shapes its edges. These pennies appear wider and sometimes slightly distorted. Broad strike errors are rare, and depending on the extent of the error, they can sell for $100 to $1,000. A small but collectible error to look for on 1977 pennies is the BIE error. This is a tiny raised line that appears between the letters B and E in Liberty, caused by a die break. Though not as valuable as major errors, these still attract collectors and can fetch $5 to $50. Now, let's talk money. How much can you really get for a 1977 D Lincoln penny? A standard 1977 D penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent. A well-preserved, uncirculated penny with no errors can sell for $5 to $50. If you have a mint state 67 plus penny, you could be looking at $500 to $5,000. Double die obverse pennies have been known to sell for over $10,000 at auctions. The highest recorded sale of a 1977 D penny reached nearly $597.86. Think you might have a rare 1977 D penny? Here's how to verify and sell it for the best price. Search through your coins, check old piggy banks, coin jars, and rolls of pennies from the bank. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Weigh your penny. A normal 1977 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. Any major difference could indicate an error. Get it graded. Send your coin to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Sell through a trusted marketplace. Try eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Stax Bowers for the best offers. So there you have it. The 1977 D Lincoln penny might just be hiding in your change, waiting to bring you an unexpected fortune. Whether it's a rare error variety or a high-grade beauty, this coin is highly sought after by collectors. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Have you ever found a valuable penny? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. A dramatic close-up shot of a shining 1977 D penny fades out as the channel's logo appears with a call to subscribe. The background music softens, leaving viewers excited and engaged for the next video. Today, we're diving into a coin that may look like an ordinary penny but has the potential to be worth an absolute fortune. That's right, we're talking about the 1978 Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that could be valued at an astonishing $597.85 or even more in some cases. This tiny cent could change your life if you know exactly what to look for. Stay with me because I'm about to uncover everything from its history, rare varieties, errors, and the actual market value of these fascinating coins. Let's get started. A brief montage of rare pennies being examined under magnifying glasses, digital scales, and professional grading slabs. The 1978 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which started in 1959 and continued until 2008. This series was introduced to honor the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, replacing the wheat penny that had been in circulation since 1909. The 1978 penny was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint struck pennies without a mint mark, while Denver used the D mint mark, and San Francisco, which primarily produced proof coins, used the S mint mark. The composition of the 1978 Lincoln penny remained the same as previous years, 95% copper and 5% zinc, making these pennies heavier than the later zinc-based cents introduced in 1982. Each of these copper pennies weighs approximately 3.11 grams. Because of this composition, many of these coins were melted down for their copper value, reducing their availability and making certain high-grade examples more desirable to collectors. Close-up shots of a 1978 penny under a microscope, zooming in on the details of the coin's features. While most 1978 pennies are worth just face value, there are a few key factors that can make them extremely valuable. Rare errors, high-grade examples, and unique varieties are what drive up the price of these coins. Let's go over some of the most sought-after ones. One of the most famous and valuable errors to look for on the 1978 penny is the double die obverse, also known as DDO. This happens when the die that strikes the coin has an imprint that is slightly shifted, causing the text and details to appear doubled. If you find a significant doubling effect, you could be in possession of a very valuable coin. Some of these rare DDO 1978 pennies have sold for over $5,000 at auction. Center strike errors occur when the coin is struck while misaligned, resulting in a part of the design missing. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin. If a 1978 penny is missing more than 50% of its design but still shows a clear date, it can be worth several $100s. Another rare error to look for is the clipped planchet, where part of the coin appears to be cut off due to a mistake in the minting process. Depending on the size and shape of the clip, these coins can fetch a good price among collectors. One of the rarest and most valuable errors in the 1978 Lincoln penny series is when the coin was mistakenly struck on a smaller dime planchet. This results in a penny that is underweight and has an odd appearance. If you find one of these, it could be worth thousands. Show auction results and records for rare 1978 Lincoln pennies. So, how much is a 1978 Lincoln penny really worth today? A regular 1978 penny in circulated condition is only worth face value. If you have an uncirculated example with a high-grade designation like MS65 or higher, it can be worth anywhere from $5 to $50. Proof pennies from the San Francisco Mint with a deep cameo finish can be worth between $50 and $200. Rare error pennies, like the double die obverse or off-center strikes, can fetch thousands of dollars. The highest recorded sale of a 1978 penny reached an incredible $597.85 at auction. Show online marketplace listings for 1978 Lincoln pennies, including eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS. If you think you might have a valuable 1978 penny, here's how you can make sure you get top dollar for it. Check your pocket change, old piggy banks, and coin rolls. Rare pennies have been found in circulation before. Weigh your penny. Remember, it should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's lighter, it may have been struck on a different planchet, making it extremely valuable. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to look for doubling, clipped planchets, or off-center strikes. Get your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. Sell through reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stacksbowers. Slow-motion shots of rare pennies, with dramatic music building up. The 1978 Ultra Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting and potentially valuable coins to watch out for. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your numismatic journey, checking your change could lead to an incredible discovery. Don't underestimate the power of the penny. Some of these coins are worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Show the Lincoln Vault logo with a call to subscribe. Music fades out. Today we have an incredible discovery to talk about: the 1979 Ultra Lincoln penny, which is worth an astonishing $5,978. That's right, just 1 cent could be hiding a fortune in plain sight. Stay with me because I am about to reveal everything from its fascinating history to the rare errors that could make this penny worth thousands, and how you can find one yourself. A brief montage of rare pennies being examined under magnifying glasses, coin rolls being opened, and price listings from auctions. The 1979 D penny was minted in Denver as indicated by the D mint mark just below the date. This coin belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which was in circulation from 1959 to 2008. But what makes the 1979 D penny stand out among millions of others? The answer lies in its composition and unique variations. In 1979 pennies were made of 95 copper and 5 zinc. This was before the 1982 shift when the U.S. Mint changed the penny's composition to copper-plated zinc because of rising copper costs. This means that all 1979 pennies, including the 1979 D, still have a high copper content, which adds to their desirability among collectors. But there's more. Errors and rare variations have made some of these pennies extremely valuable. There are several factors that can turn an ordinary 1979 D penny into a collector's dream. Let's break them down. Double die errors occur when the coin's design is stamped twice onto the planchet, causing noticeable doubling in key areas. If you spot doubling in the words "Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust," or the date 1979, you might have a very valuable coin on your hands. Some double die 1979 D pennies have sold for thousands at auctions. An off-center strike happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned in the minting press, causing part of the design to be cut off. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin. A 50 off-center strike could bring in hundreds of dollars or more depending on the condition. The famous BIE error is when a small raised line appears between the letters B and E in Liberty due to a die crack. These errors are popular among collectors and can add extra value to your coin. Another highly sought after error is the repunched mint mark, which occurs when the D mint mark was punched more than once onto the coin before it left the Denver Mint. If you see a slight doubling or overlapping of the D, it could mean your penny is worth far more than just 1 cent. Let's talk about the money behind these coins. How much is a 1979 D penny really worth? A regular circulated 1979 D penny is typically worth face value unless it's in an extremely high-grade condition. A high-grade example in mint state MS65 or better can sell for between $5 and $50. An MS67 or higher graded penny certified by PCGS or NGC can fetch between $500 and $5,000. Rare error varieties like the double die or off-center strikes can sell for $1,000 to $15,000 or even more. And get this, the highest recorded sale of a 1979 D penny reached an incredible $59,784 at a prestigious auction show. Online marketplace listings for 1979 D pennies including eBay, Heritage Auctions and PCGS. If you think you might have a rare 1979 D penny, here's what you need to do: check your pocket change and old coin jars. You never know what treasures you might already have. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling on the letters and numbers or any signs of repunched mint marks. Weigh your penny on a digital scale. It should weigh approximately 311 grams. If your penny is noticeably different in weight, it might be an error coin. Get your coin professionally graded by PCGS, NGC or ANAX. This will authenticate its condition and help determine its market value. List your coin on reputable auction sites such as Heritage Auctions, eBay or Stax Bowers. Many collectors are actively searching for rare 1979 D pennies. There you have it, the 1979 D Ultra Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting coins to look out for, whether you're a casual coin collector or a serious numismatist. Always check your change, because you never know when you might find a penny worth a life-changing amount of money. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Show the Lincoln Vault logo with a call to subscribe. Music fades out.